the heck are you doing?
Well, I'm going to fix us a dish.
What dish is that?
We're going to have fried green tomatoes.
Like Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Is she in that movie? She is in that movie, right?
Not fried green tomatoes. You're thinking of Still Magnolias.
Oh, aren't those the same movie? I'm
No.
joking. Oh my gosh, I'm joking. I'm joking.
So, folks, I'm the only one that likes fried green tomatoes, so I've got me 2 small tomatoes. Because I got me a small tomato vine growing outside. So they're early girl tomatoes, so they're small ones.
Mm-hmm.
In case you're wondering why I have such small tomatoes.
And I might eat one of these. Not one whole tomato, one slice of fried green tomatoes.
So, first thing you're going to need is you a tomato. Is this before or after?
That's the after.
Oh.
That's the lamb on.
So you're going to need something to lay out your tomatoes on once you slice them here. Yeah, might need to just... They're going to be more than that plate.
They're going to be what?
Bigger than that plate.
Oh.
So let's lay it there. Now we're going to get us a cutting board. Old cutting board. You think I'd be ready for this? I'm not. Alright. First thing you're going to do, well I do, is take out the...
Cut his hair?
Yeah. Boy, this is the right... So take out the core of it. Woohoo! He went flying, didn't he?
He did get flying.
Cut that out. Now you're going to just slice your tomato however you want your tomato slices, thick or thin. Always get the end off
throwing that one
too.
away right at the end.
Now, these are going to be so small, people.
Good Lord, do you fry them that thick?
Yeah.
And guys, you can go thick or thin. I do not eat these, so.
Oh
What happened?
He
Uh-oh.
broke.
You want me to cut the next one? Here, let's trade. I'll cut the next
Yeah.
one for you.
no! It's harder to cut. You got to core it.
Yeah, I'll get a cord.
So we're going to change places here. We're going to let him cut my... Look at that professional there, just going in at it.
Mm-hmm.
I love to cook, but I tell you what, I don't like cutting stuff.
Get out of here,
I'm
buddy.
too self-accident prone.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
That's way too thin if you're cutting them for me.
Oh, okay.
I gotta have some substance there. That's better. Yeah.
There.
So you don't want to go too thin because you don't want them to fall apart on you. You want them to be able to stay together.
And for the last one, we're going to go sideways. Here's your
I am not a fan of that cutting board.
Well, it is okay if you have a piece of rubber mat under it. That's kind of the...
But I don't have a rubber mat to put under.
That right there would work. Those, they're not perfect, but I think they'll work.
So, yeah, now you're going to lay them over here on your paper towel because you're going to sprinkle them now with your salt and pepper.
You want to go ahead and do it?
Yeah.
How much salt and pepper do you...
I mean, pretty good.
Oh, that's paper. So you do this before you bread them? And
Yeah, I do. I'm not a person that seasons their flour. I can't stand that.
Okay. Now, any particular reason? Because you're going to have a lot of people mad.
Because you waste a lot of salt and pepper doing that.
Okay. Now, you only do one side, right?
Mm-hmm. No, you do the other side.
I do both sides?
Yes.
With salt and pepper?
Yes.
Okay. Now, see, guys, I do not eat these, but by golly, I'm happy to help make them.
Now, this is how my mama made fried green tomatoes. I know a lot of people will use panko, buttermilk, all that stuff. This is how I was raised on them, and I like them. So I just wanted to show you all how I am growing up. And
now I don't know if I'm salting these too much or.
no, you're fine.
Now, do these have to sit for the salt?
I do let them sit. I go ahead and do this because I ain't got my mixture and my flour. Because this will pull out a little bit of moisture while they're sitting here. So we're going to go ahead and let them sit there and marinate while I get my flour stuff.
And I'm going to throw this in the trash.
So in the process of that, I have already, first thing I did was put my skillet on. I've always, again, was raised with the cast iron skillet for this.
So you've already got it on.
So it's preheating.
Ooh, it's getting a little warm, not scalding hot yet.
Well, we're about ready to go. You want some butter to put in there for flavor on your oil. Right now, this is just vegetable oil in here.
Do you know how many times I got made fun of for the butter I put in those onions?
Dude. I understand.
If you haven't seen my sauteing onions video, go look at it, laugh at it, and make a comment.
Yeah.
We trade places. Woo!
Alright, now you just need you some flour.
You don't measure this really, right?
No, you just want enough out. I'm probably just going to use it like that much. That's a
maybe a
half
cup.
a cup.
Half a cup.
Because you're literally going to dredge them, and we're going to fry them. That's how I was raised.
Oh, this is it? You just...
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is a super easy fried green tomato recipe.
Yeah, I don't do all the steps that everybody does. So since we're going to go over there, I'm just going to go ahead and put them in my stuff here.
Well, this looks pretty easy for the folks at home.
Yep. So this is an old-fashioned way to make your fried green tomatoes.
Oh. Interesting.
So we're going to go on over
follow
here.
You.
Get us a little knife here. Because we want some butter in here.
No. That's not super hot yet. Do you think it's good? Get in there?
Yeah, I don't want it super hot because I don't want to burn my tomatoes instantly. I want them to be able to cook a little bit. You see, I'm going to go in here and get them going in the flour.
Trying to make sure they're coated on
Because
both
see, their
sides.
own moisture is going to get the flour to stick.
Interesting. Are we ready to
We're almost ready here.
jam it in the oil?
And then you want to shake it. You want your excess flour off.
Okay, so just beat it on the... Now, how long does it usually take to fry these?
Honestly, not long. I mean, maybe 5 minutes. You're going to fry them to how you like yours. I like mine a little brown. So I let them go. This is all going to be about your taste. Do you like yours a little soggy? Do you like yours still with the bite?
Oh, some
crunch?
people might like them crunchy.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wished I liked tomatoes. Folks, really, I don't like tomatoes, and it's kind of hard for me to eat fried green tomatoes, but I know they're good.
Taking off the flour.
Gosh, those smell really good already.
This is it. We're just going to fry now.
Oh, you got one more.
He broke in half.
That's still frying.
Ah, he's going to be pieces. That's okay.
Show the folks at home kitchen bloopers. The thing still fry a half one. I'm gonna get your plate. You gotta have your plate kind of. Uh-oh, she's cutting me off. That's cool. Here,
Which side's better?
Alright, that side's better. I was just.
So you're just gonna let them fry now. You got your cast iron skillet, you got your vegetable oil, whatever oil you use, some butter for flavor. Now they're just gonna sit there and fry in it. Nothing wrong with that. I didn't use any buttermilk, milk, anything like that. I just simply use the flour, salt, and pepper. You dredge it and fry it.
That's a good point because a lot of people may not have milk handy. or other stuff. But I mean, most of the time you'll have flour and oil.
Yeah.
And it doesn't expire. Well, it does, but...
This is how my mama and my grandma fried them. I didn't have any of that fancy stuff, believe it or not, until we went to Dollywood.
I don't have any fancy stuff like milk.
Well, no, I never had them done fancy like the panko and all that. Till we went to Dollywood.
I'm sneezing.
I know. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to stop talking, keep talking, let them die.
It's not COVID. Just sneezies. Gosh, these smell so good. They smell so good I would almost try one. But I'm not going to yet. But boy, those...
And you're just going to periodically get you on and see. Ooh, we're getting close.
Oh, he's getting a little...
I'm going to fry a little bit more up.
Crispy. Do I need to turn it up or...?
No.
So we're on about 5. We want to cook them slow, I guess.
You don't want to get in here and get them burnt and then have to flip them and get them out and they're still
now
hard.
You like them a little cooked, and that's why if you like them a little crunchy, you could turn down the heat. Or no, you would turn up the heat so they don't take as long to cook, and it'll keep them crunchy in the middle.
That way you're just browning them and flipping them.
Interesting. I'm enjoying this.
Now this is the same way I do my squash.
For fried squash?
Uh-huh.
So we cut it really thin.
I cut it thinner.
That's why I knew what I was doing, sort of, because I fried squash. And I do like
I mean, you did a good size on these. I just want a little thicker because I know I was going to be the only one eating them.
Yeah. Now, I do like fried squash.
But squash will hold its shape a little better.
Huh. Interesting. I thought with these being green like that, they would hold their shape better.
Just not that one was like, I'm done.
Yeah, they...
Now you go in like, oh, there we go.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's what we want, people. Let him go a little bit. Let him go. Ooh, we got a good one.
That looks good. And like you said, if people want, they could, dredge them in milk or buttermilk and then...
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is you go your buttermilk and then panko or whatever, but this is just, I guess, what you're raised on.
There'd just be a couple extra steps if folks wanted it. You dip it in buttermilk and then panko, right? No flour? You wouldn't...
Well, some people do it. I mean, if you look at fried green tomatoes, I'd say there's probably thousands of recipes. Half panko, half flour, or panko, or breadcrumbs, or whatever you have.
Looks good.
You're just gonna...
I bet those might be ready to... Oh, yeah. I think it didn't have a lot of flour, and that's why you're not seeing a lot of brown, but I think they're ready to flip. Those are looking good, though.
Yeah. Hard to...
Ooh, man.
I
want that one, and that one.
We all know you're only going to eat one if you do.
Oh, I'm not going to eat any. I don't
or if you try by it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try it. I'm not that brave tonight.
That's funny.
Oh, and I see you're getting out ranch dressing.
Now, that's one thing I do like is the gentleman ranch.
Sounds pretty good. You want to keep filming while these are frying?
Yeah, we're almost done. Everybody loves to see a pan fry.
Really? So yeah or no?
Yeah, he's getting it.
You know, those on the outside might not be getting enough heat.
Yeah. Something about sometimes the stove eye be a little, what's that word where it's hotter on one side than the other? Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what. These things smell really good. Now that one looks amazing. Bye-bye. He went bye-bye.
Ooh, got us another
Oh,
one.
that's a good one. Oh my God. Let's film this plate here when
Oh my, they really smell good.
they really do.
Now you can lay these on a paper towel. It's just how we were raised, like this. Or some people I've seen put them on a wire rack to keep them from getting soggy.
Will they get soggy on the paper towel?
A little bit, but that's kind of how I was raised. That's what I like.
Ooh, that one looks good.
See, when you start moving them to the hotter spots, they get done. So I'm just going to get them a little browner.
Those two, yeah.
Now these are just a green tomato off the vine, so.
You want to go ahead and kill the heat?
Yeah, go ahead and kill the heat with cast iron pieces here.
We'll probably pull it off the stove eye too, just to...
Yeah, and your oil's hot enough and doing its thing. Let's slide it back here.
Careful reaching over that hot stove eye. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah. Here, I'll carry it over there for you.
All right, we're gonna go here and sample us some goodness.
Man, these look really tasty. Really tasty. Look how crispy.
Yep.
Man.
And see, it's starting to get some of the grease out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Hot. They are so hot.
Now, do you eat them with a fork, or is that?
Well, you can.
I didn't know.
Generally, I pick them up and eat them.
Okay.
I fried squash the other day, and I was eating it as it was coming out of the pan. It was so good. He comes in here later and he said, "I thought you fried squash." And I said, "Well, that's all that's left."
I came in here, and there was like 4 pieces of squash.
I ate it all. It's so good.
This one, it ate it all. All right.
So,
Look at that bad boy. Is he still scalding hot?
they're still hot, bro. They're so hot.
How hot are they?
We're going to get us.
Oh, I thought that was a setup for a joke.
No. See how they're good? And I'll show you inside here. So you get them cooked so they're soft, kind of. That's how I like them.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a green tomato.
Get you some ranch, boys. Look how hot. That threw me off.
That looked like a good idea. Now, how are they, though?
Delicious. Got a little bit of tart from the green tomato. But, I mean, that's just how I like mine is. You taste the green tomato. Perfect with the salt and pepper. A little bit of ranch.
And, you know, I think people that like fried green tomatoes like it for that aspect.
Yeah. This really focuses more on the tomato and just a little crunch from the breading. Great job on salt and pepper.
Would you change anything?
I wouldn't change a thing.
Awesome. Well, tell the folks bye.
So if y'all like this video, or if you try it, let me know what you think. Or if your mama made your green tomatoes different, let me know. Put it in the comments below, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, folks.